So can you tell me a little bit about why you're here tonight?
Well, I'm here to see and to support the Dr. Martin Luther King Committee.
And what are you most excited about seeing tonight?
Everything. Everything.
And what is the significance of this type of event to you?
Well, it means a lot because, it takes us way back to before we were even born. It has a lot of history to it. It has a lot of meaning to it. Putting everything else off to the side and being able to look into the richness of where we come from.
And why do you think it's important to continue honoring others' humanitarian efforts in the name of MLK Jr.?
Well, MLK Jr. came in love, and that love should continue. For he said one day little black boys and little white girls will be able to hold hands. And we see it today, but yet it's the significance of just knowing that God is still working, because what he said back then has come to pass today, and just to have the love continue.
And that brings me to my next question. So April 4th, 2018 will be the 50th anniversary of Dr. King's death.
Mm-hmm.
What do you believe is key in moving forward so that we continue his legacy?
Like I say, love. Love plays love, peace, and understanding. We must understand where he came from. We must understand what he meant when he said, let's move forward in peace. Let's not move forward, with these guns and all these type of things. Let's move forward with love, peace, and understanding. And that would, that would surpass what Jesus came for. That would surpass whatever, what we're here for.
So we're getting to the point where people under the age of 60 have little memories of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., less personal memories.
Mm-hmm.
And so how can we bridge that gap so that the younger generation really understands what he means when he gave his life for this movement?
Well, one thing Dr. King believed in was prayer. And we have to keep on praying and understanding and believing that everything that we pray must come true. Faith. If we have faith, the faith of a mustard seed, as he had, because he didn't know where it was going to take him, but where it took him was beyond his understanding. So we have to understand we're not leaning on our own understanding, but on the understanding of God, and that praying introducing the younger people to the older people. Bridging that gap where they can get some of that wisdom and understanding.
So the theme of this year's Marade is Sacrifice for Justice.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean to you?
Sacrifice for justice. Giving your heart. Understanding, looking into your heart. Justice is something that's just that, just us. Okay, and with just us is everybody. Everybody can look at it and say just us. I don't care what the blacks, the white, the Hispanics. Everybody can look at it and say just us. Come together with love in your heart and understanding, and that because everybody's going to be at the Marade. So holding hands, understanding one another, putting all whatever the difference is to the side, and just walking with hand in hand.
And so how does an individual sacrifice for justice in their own lives?
It goes back to love and understanding. If you can love your brother as you love yourself, that'll take you a long way.
So for a lot of people, they join the Marade every year.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think keeps people coming back?
Love. Like I say, if you love your brother as you love yourself, that it's nothing but love. There's so much love to go around, and so few people to give it. Because a lot of people don't understand that if you come from your heart, the Bible said David was a man after God's own heart, and I studied that a lot because I wanted to know what that really meant, and what that really meant was David was a man after God's own heart because David was fearful. He was not fearful. He was only fearful of God. The things David did, it came from his heart. And that's what I'm trying to get people to see today. If you come from your heart, you can love anybody.
And so you said you started volunteering 2 years ago.
Yes, ma'am. This is my second year.
And what initially brought you to volunteering?
I was looking for places to do things, and the Holy Spirit led me to Dr. Vern Howard, and talking to him on the phone, he was like, "I got the perfect place for you," and he moved me right on in.
And so, what do you want to see at this next Marade? It's going to be a big year. It's going to be his 50th anniversary.
Right.
What are you hoping to see when you go to the Marade?
I can't say enough love. Just, I mean, just to see the love of people coming together, black men and white men holding hands, just to see no misunderstanding, no riffraff, no nothing, just love, just a lot of love.